Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. This is a promising build-up. That's going wide left. Zanetti has the space to scheme. Tries a shot! That's put paid to the danger. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So, a breakthrough already. Zanetti. That's destined for the flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Saviola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Saviola is in a really good position out wide. And this is Saviola. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold. Paredes. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. Ferran Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Fernandez. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zanetti. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. And that was asking for too much.
Cambio de jugadores.
Calhanoglu. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Reinders. Calhanoglu. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That pass has been well intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And back to the keeper. And it's Van Dijk. Paredes. Ferran Torres. And Shevchenko. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. It's Saviola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Çalhanoğlu. Barcelona with another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. So, another set play. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Serginho looks across and plays it in. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Pulls it back. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe! Oh, it's a thumping hit.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Hernandez can clear it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saviola shoots! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Skillful. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
That's an excellent interception. And it's been hooked away. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Doesn't quite get there. And now they can clear their lines. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we get things going again. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Pacho. Hernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's quick to return it for Messi. the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Reinders. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, again, there's no way through. No, it's come to nothing. Paredes. Fernandez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to play it through. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It is an explosive start to the second half. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Fernandez.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Now it's Messi. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Serginho. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Messi. Mbappe going after that. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Reinders. Serginho. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. And this is Messi. Serginho. Reinders. Really fierce, close defending. Fernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Clipped into space. There's the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's Paredes. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Fernandez. And here's Messi. That has been slung wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Fernandez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to...
He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Pacho. Hernandez. Saviola. He's looking wide. Threads one in. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And the finish! Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi, and this is Shevchenko. Decent chance! And again! Oh, good finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession.
El dorsal 5.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Alexander-Arnold. He's found support out wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Zanetti is having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zanetti, actually...
And time is up. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're underway.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball.
Van Nistelrooy!
Van Nistelrooy clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Saviola. Zanetti. Here comes the cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Serginho going forward. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes down, but nothing given. Rijkaard. And Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's well positioned. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Out of play for a throw. No, he's not getting his way this time. Roberto Baggio. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He's got it. Saviola!
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Roberto Baggio. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Iniesta. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Reinders. And here's Saviola. Tries to play it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho. Can he get it through? Saviola. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme. Baggio cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation.
It's Iniesta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they win it back again. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. Reinders. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And Alexander-Arnold. Reinders. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. This looks promising. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
So we're on the way for the second half.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 80. Ronaldinho.
Can he get on the end of
Serán
this?
sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Quality ball.
El dorsal
Defending was
17.
strong and firm.
Kaká.
Great
El
vision.
dorsal 19.
Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Çalhanoğlu. It's a searching pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rijkaard. Here's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Saviola. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha. Cross goes in there.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Threads one in. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And he scores! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Alexander-Arnold. Reinders. Serginho. Akanji. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. And a chance! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So could they be onto something here? Saviola! He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Reinders. Mbappe! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He has a look up. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Reinders. Aims beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And we have our very first corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, what has happened here? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Spread out to the left, spread neatly. He is through here. Decent chance! And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Messi plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Dink through. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That has been cut short. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. João Neves. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Could be danger here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Dani Olmo. Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So there it is. What struck you most about? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Right, Doué. And here's Hazard. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Zanetti, Hazard, has crossed into the middle. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's having a good look here. And he's going direct. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Alexander-Arnold certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Good ball over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Trossard. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Zanetti. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Hazard finding himself in space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Castolo. And that was asking for too much. Great vision. Well, that's well seen too. João Neves. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Trossard. Doué. Now, he's got space here. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe! Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bartra. Spread to the right. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Serginho. And this is Hazard. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu goes short. And he shoots! Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. This is a promising build-up. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. Played out towards the right wing. Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Van Dijk. Calhanoglu. Rijkaard. Now João Neves. And they win it back again. Mbappe! Decent chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are sitting, and the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Messi. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. McAllister. Doué. The message is clear, none shall pass. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kout. Kout will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's cut it out. Cleared away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Azar. It's a searching pass. Space for him to turn and look. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Mbappe is having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Trossard. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Olmo. Now it's Kout. Steaming on Kout! It's hit the upright. It's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Fermin providing an outlet on that flank.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nicely weighted ball. And that is not getting there. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Hazard has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Well taken goal. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Yamal. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Corner number 3 coming up. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
This is a gloriously greedy... Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Robertson. Tries one from range. Keeper always had the measure of that. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. And he's heaved it away. Yamal's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Reinders. Real chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well read, nice interception.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Trossard going after that. Just eases him off the ball. Little pass back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Trossard scooting forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's a throw-in. Rijkaard. Çalhanoğlu promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Yamal, and he welcomes it in. That has not gone well. Kaku! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way. Chance! hit the post! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Trossard. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Now it's Çalhanoğlu, swings it across. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Reinders has it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Distributed tidily. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Reinders.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. No way through. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Trossard, and he was quick to react. Reinders. Well, that's beautifully... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Trossard. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
This looks promising. He's got away. And that's a good-looking ball. Serginho. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
Barcelona leading by one at the break.
Special presentation
I
featuring
think
our
on the
guest
whole the team
performers
linked up
today.
very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Number 10.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Dembele picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defence. He's having a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Pass is just off target.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Serginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So things are underway. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. What a
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. João Neves running with the ball. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Saviola. Saviola. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Çalhanoğlu gets across to intercept that. João Neves. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Yamal. João Neves. Tries to play it through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. This looks promising. And this is Xabi Alonso. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Pull it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And there's his goal! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. João Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Zanetti scooting forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Cafu looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Van Basten! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Heading backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. And it's Gullit. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Gullit. He is just caressing the ball. This might spell danger. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Saviola tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Xavi Alonso
has been indicated.
That has ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Turn your
Look, the
attention to the
manager
screen
should
for
be pretty happy
information
that his
provided
side
by the
managed to
local
come in
police.
on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the second half going. Calhanoglu, João Neves, and that was nowhere near his best. Cafu, well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has a look up. Rijkaard. Ah, he's given chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Terrific effort! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Spread it left. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's got away. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Abiati clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Saviola. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here. Yamal knocks it into space, and he shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field.
Barcelona
7,
with the corner.
Ribery.
They're first.
Number 10, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 19, Yamal. Number 5, Dani Olmo. Substitutions taking place.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. That's a throw. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's the shot! Yamal driving forward. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Dani Olmo! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! About as smooth as it gets. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal picks it up out wide. Now it's Van Basten. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal receives it in a good position here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 11, Marco Van Basten. Marco Van Basten. Marco Van Basten. Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 25, McAllister.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cleared away. And it's McAllister.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. That's a little off target.
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
9,
third corner of the game.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
They've played it short. Barcelona with another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. It's a goal kick. Deep into stoppage time. Zanetti. De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Mbappe wants to run onto this. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.